talk about their depth, but also the veteran experience that they've added. And we've seen it out of Durant, we've seen it out of Harden, Blake Griffin, but you add a Paul Millsap, LaMarcus Aldridge back, Patty Mills, of course, Joe Harris, and the list goes on of just how many players understand the purpose. And part of that is the communication aspect of it, and James Harden leads the way in that area.
10 new faces on this roster, and anyone that's signing on with the Nets understands what the objective is.
Yeah.
You sign on knowing what you're getting into. It is a championship mentality. Durant, back in. Antetokounmpo bodies up. Durant misses on the fadeaway. Long rebound tracked down by Waters. The LSU product drives in. Beautiful pass. Antetokounmpo maybe wasn't anticipating it. And here come the Nets the other way. Durant to Brown, streaking in. Big finish.
And Brown, one of the standouts from last year, just blended so well with the stars in this group. Was able to do things, as a starter. Here he goes again, just contesting and getting out.
Couldn't get the floater to go. Bruce Brown signed on a one-year, $4.74 million deal to return to the Nets. They recognize how valuable he was in so many different areas because of his multi-dimensional game. Ball fake. Intercepted. Brown steps in front. Durant gets a sprint. Lost it. Harris is open. Corner three. Joe Harris bottoms. The headband is producing. Timeout Bucks.
Both headbands producing. Look at Bruce Brown with the crank. Throws it down. And then this time, watch this. This is coming off of Kevin Durant's head. Looking like the Globetrotters out there. Bucket.
This dream is incredible. Those moves are unreal. But great dreams aren't edible and you can barely cartwheel. You're on your way to eggs and bacon, so wave this dream farewell. The sooner you wake, the sooner you'll get toasted breakfast burritos. Only at Taco Bell. Bung.
If Mark, Mr. Cartoon Machado, didn't have the fighting spirit to draw out his passion, he never would have turned chrome into a canvas. If he let a lack of tools stop him, he never would have started tattooing using a homemade machine. And if he listened to those who said you need an art degree, he never would have perfected the street look that made him a street legend. That's the fighting spirit. That's what makes a lion. Modelo, root for those with a fighting spirit.
Can you believe this? Doug Flutie and Frank Thomas. You guys look great. Once I turn 40...
Let me guess. Less energy? Less drive?
Definitely.
It's not your fault. It happens to every man. Testosterone levels drop as you age.
It happened to you guys?
Yep.
So what did you do?
We got Nugenix Total T.
To get your complimentary bottle of Nugenix Total T, text ROW to 369-369. This unique man-boosting formula is powered by Testofen, a patented key ingredient clinically researched to help increase testosterone levels.
That does it. I gotta get Nugenix.
Just send a text for a complimentary bottle. And by the way, she'll like it too.
Get your complimentary bottle of Nugenix now. Text ROW to 369-369. Text now and we'll include a bottle of Nugenix Thermo, our most powerful fat incinerator ever, with key ingredients to help you get back in shape fast. Absolutely free. That's GROW to 369-369.
This fall, check out the new series Home Plate, hosted by celebrity chef Marcus Samuelsson. And later tonight, following the Nets season preview here on S, you can see the premiere episode featuring Yankees great David Cohn. Plus, starting Tuesday, stream the Sopranos reunion episode anytime on the Yes app. Steve Sciarippa and Lorraine Bracco. Good stuff on Yes. A gabagool. You can have some gabagool.
Yeah, no, I don't know what that is.
You didn't watch
What's
The Sopranos?
gabagool?
It's The Sopranos. No?
No.
Anything?
No.
You guys both watch Sex in the City. That's the only place we can go where I know for a fact that you watched it.
Just because I know that I'm a Miranda does not
You
mean...
are a Miranda, aren't you?
Which one's Miranda?
Elijah Bryant has checked in. 6'3" guard out of BYU. Bryant working against Harden, steps through, comes up short, box out. Griffin couldn't secure that shot clock violation. As we see Blake Griffin on the floor, a sight that we saw quite a bit of last season in his stint with the Nets.
We had extra gear. One of the things that Steve talked about in that meeting was when, hey, are you going to be able to sustain the type of defense that you played in the postseason? And he kind of laughed. He's like, yeah, and our guys also picked it up. It was less about schemes and what we were drawing up, but we had a bunch of veterans that knew how to raise their level. And that's what's so exciting about this Nets team is that they have another gear and another level that we saw when everybody was talking about their defense and will they be able to guard anybody. Once those bright lights, the postseason came on, they were locked in.
Durant, no. Patty Mills is in. Big free agent signing for the Nets, 2 years, $12 million. Came over from San Antonio, that longtime connection with Nets GM Sean Marks, played with Portland previously. Jump shot does not go for Polaitzakis. Delorier is in for Milwaukee. So is O'Brien. Durant. Rainbow three for KD.
Quick decision making. You saw how the ball is popping around. Patty Mills, you mentioned that on. I'm so excited to watch how he fits in because of his versatility, space in the floor, what he does on this end.
11-1 run for the Nets. A long drought here for Milwaukee. Bryant tries to end it. In and out. And Griffin just got clipped in the head by Delorier. Under 6 minutes to go in this opening quarter. 8-point lead for Brooklyn. Ball movement. Mills squeezes through, trying to hook a pass inside to Griffin, and it's intercepted. Bucks have missed their last 6 shots. Bryant gives it up. Johnny O'Brien, back from his stint in Europe. Ripped away, Patty Mills.
Does he dunk it?
The Aussie acceleration for the lay-in.
He's stepping on Ian's calls this early to rib it.
Just threw it out
to
there.
rib it Mills.
Steal, Harden. Pull up. Rims out around the world and out. And a foul on Mills against Polaitzakis.
And look, just battling that. And look, we talked about the Nets defense earlier. They're going to be in so many rotations. You're going to have little guys guarding big guys because it's just going to be tough to match up, especially against the Nets.
The return of LaMarcus Aldridge. 5 games with the Nets last season. Aldridge, concerns regarding his irregular heartbeat, retired. And then his agent reached out to the Nets. Mentioned that he'd like to come back. He wants to play, and he wants to take care of unfinished business as Tremont Waters goes down on the play.
Great to see him, LaMarcus, back on the floor, back feeling healthy. And again, it adds to the dynamic of how this team can play in so many different ways and what Marks and crew have done to fortify the front court and just give them a lot of pieces, a lot of options for Steve Nash with how he's putting together rotations and lineups.
And that was one of the things with LaMarcus when he lost it. The net strength was their depth.
Carter, the defense, and in for the deuce. Javon Carter acquired in a deal with Phoenix on a 3-year, $11.5 million deal. They love what he brings on this end of the floor. Waters, that's a deep 3. Tremont Waters from downtown. Justin Robinson in the game as well. Robinson in his 3rd year from Virginia Tech. Durant, no hesitation, drops it in, and the foul.
It's unguardable. It's pointless to even really contest, especially if you're a player that size. And that's not disrespectful. It's just more of, you're not going to block the shot. You're not going to change it. Don't get too close. Don't give up a free throw.